You may have heard of symbols of hope, but do you know what it is? Symbols of Hope Project is the initiative of the Lutheran World Federation and a diaconal department of the Lutheran Church of Christ in Nigeria, LCCN. It is a non-governmental organization that is saddled with the responsibility of identifying returned migrants and providing mental health support or psychosocial support with the aim of reintegrating them back into their homes and the society at large, and to also provide livelihood support after training and guiding them on the right track, all with the intention of helping them to get back on their feet and restoring their hope in the society.
The Symbols of Hope Project is the initiative of the Lutheran World Federation and a department, a diaconal department in the Lutheran Church of Christ here in Nigeria that is saddled with the responsibility of educating the general public on the dangers of human trafficking and irregular migration.
The Archbishop of the Lutheran Church of Christ in Nigeria, LCCN, Most Reverend Musa P. Panti, stated the commitment of the Lutheran Church of Christ in Nigeria to the general public on the dangers of human trafficking and irregular migration.
It is worthy of note that the Lutheran Church of Christ in Nigeria, LCCN, is committed to educating the public on the dangers of irregular migration and human trafficking. This is a pandemic that has engulfed our societies and the continent of Africa at large. As far as human trafficking and irregular migration is concerned, the Church plays a critical role in not only educating the public, but also calling on the government at all levels to pay close attention to the survivors of trafficking and irregular migration. The Lutheran Church of Christ in Nigeria, through one of her departments, a diaconal arm of the church called the Symbols of Hope Project, with the accompaniment of the Lutheran World Federation with headquarters in Geneva, has as one of its objectives to educate the public and to provide mental health and psychosocial support to the survivors of human trafficking and returned migrants in our country.
This organization is living to its expectation of giving hope to the hopeless, as it has put smiles on the faces of so many Nigerians, especially returned migrants, who face the worst inhuman treatment in the various lands they migrated to illegally. Having returned to their own country, all they needed was hope.
And since I've known Symbol of Hope, they've really given me so many reasons to believe that things will be good, that I still have much better hope. I still have tomorrow, a brighter tomorrow.
And Symbols of Hope wasn't just there as a symbol, but gave them the desired hope, gave them psychosocial support, then reintegrated them back into the society.
I can't thank you people enough. Like seriously, I can't thank you people enough. I was very happy. Even yesterday I couldn't sleep because I was very happy. My heart was full of joy. I really appreciate the Lutheran, the board, the Symbol of Hope, and even the person that brought me to this group. I'm really grateful.
I want to thank Symbol of Hope for the psychosocial support, and they received me like their daughter. I'm very happy for the business. I believe I'll sustain with the money.
But to the glory of God today, that I found a place of rest, and the people that I think I can call to, that God have been using them for me in any aspect. Is it financial? Is it when I need who to talk to? Is it when I'm tired of life or anything? That make my mentality to change, that makes me to know that there is God, because after my returning back, I have to give my life to Christ, and God connected me with Symbols of Hope that give me joy, that makes me become what I am today. Empowerment to empower me, to make me feel, not just to empower you and leave you on the road, but empower you to encourage you, give you what.
In January of this year, I was opportuned to come across the Facebook page of Symbols of Hope, and it was indeed a new hope in my life and in the life of my colleagues, my fellow returnees. Since meeting Symbols of Hope in January 2021, they have helped me psychologically, spiritually, physically, and even financially. With the help of Symbols of Hope, I have had psychosocial support where we had one-on-one therapeutic sections with professionals that helped me particularly to reshape my thinking and help me to forgive with the hopes of being able to move on.
Considering the biting economic hardship in the country, the Symbols of Hope Against All Odds organized a training for some youths, as it has always done annually. It was with a view to give them moral and financial support to know how to manage finances, also how to manage small-scale businesses. Not only training, but empowering them and creating awareness on human trafficking and irregular migration among the youth. Some of the beneficiaries were elated as they shared their experiences.
But presently, I have so many ideas in my head that right now, if I go out there, I will be able, to find myself something doing that is worth it.
I'm here for the training that was organized by the Symbol of Hope, and the training they rendered they were kind of entrepreneurship training and awareness on human trafficking. Actually, I've learned so many from the training, from the teachings of that entrepreneur. There are so many aspects that I felt I was not doing good on it, but with the training I received, I was able to gather myself together and to focus on how to go about the next step I will do in my business, most especially risk taking. Before, I was finding it difficult to take a risk, but from what I received from the training, I can boldly take a risk. If you don't take a risk, you are risking your life. So definitely you have to take a risk to be who you want to be in life.
An koya mana yadda za mu yi sana'a komi ya kankantan kudin shi, yadda zai taimake mu ba za mu je mu roka ko mu dogara akan wani ba, za mu dogara da kanmu. Za mu iya amfani da kankanin kudi wanda za mu fara kasuwanci wanda zai taimake mu har ya zuwa babba, ba sai mun samu babban kudi ba, kuma an nuna mana hanyoyin da za mu bi mu yi kasuwanci din, ko da mun fadi mun yi kasuwan mun fadi ne, kada ya kashe mana gwiwa mu sake tashiwa mu ci gaba da yin kasuwanci.
A tree cannot make a forest, so says an adage. Reason why Symbols of Hope, seeing that for it to be successful on this journey, it has to collaborate with other bodies, hence their partnership with some government agencies and non-governmental organizations.
The Symbols of Hope project partners with relevant government agencies such as NAPTIP, the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, Nigerian Police Anti-Trafficking Units, Nigerian Immigration Service, and many others, Ministry of Labor and Productivity, and so on.
Looking at the hardship in the country and the mass migration, especially among the youth, what is there to be done in order to curtail this menace? What should government do in order to make the country comfortable to the youths? The country director, Symbol of Hope, has this call to the government.
Our young people are no longer comfortable. My call to the government is to be up and doing and to live up to date, to be responsible, because the same young people who will take the affairs of this country tomorrow are dying daily in their thousands in the desert on the Mediterranean Sea. Let us make Nigeria a home for Nigerians, where we will live together and be happy. Let us restore the dignity the respect that Nigeria once held shortly after independence.
Seeing the hardship and the current state of the country today that resulted in this culture of human trafficking and irregular migration, we owe it a duty to join hands and contribute our own quota, just like the Symbols of Hope is doing, in order to curtail this monster and to safeguard the dignity of human lives.